Hello, I'm John Bachman. Showdown time now over the Keystone XL oil pipeline. Speaker of the House John Boehner this morning officially signed off on a House version authorizing the pipeline. It has already been passed by the U.S. Senate.
To the President, I would just say this. Do the right thing. Sign this bill and help us create more jobs in America and create a healthier economy.
Well, as you probably know, the President has promised to veto here, and there isn't enough support in either the House or the Senate to override that veto. The President today talking about cybersecurity in California at a cybersecurity summit this afternoon at Stanford University. He'll ask tech companies to share more information to help each other and the government ward off hacking attacks. Apple CEO Tim Cook will be there, but top executives from companies like Google, Yahoo, Facebook, they're all skipping the event. And jurors see for the first time the arrest of Eddie Ray Routh, the man accused of killing American sniper Chris Kyle. Video from a police car's dashboard camera caught these moments when Routh took off from police. He was driving Kyle's truck hours after Kyle and Chad Littlefield were both shot. The chase lasted nearly 10 minutes before cops were able to finally make that arrest. And more countries today are shutting down their embassies in Yemen after the United States closed down its embassy this week. Saudi Arabia, Italy, and Germany have all evacuated their embassies today. UN officials yesterday said Yemen, home of the dangerous branch of al-Qaeda known as AQAP or al-Qaeda in the Arabian Peninsula, is on the brink of civil war. I also have to tell you about the terror group Boko Haram today. They are apparently spreading. The army in Cameroon is hunting for the group. Apparently, as you hear the helicopter there, spread from Nigeria into northern Cameroon. And Boko Haram was attacking a village in Chad today, which killed several people. New York Times media columnist David Carr has died. He collapsed last night in the paper's newsroom. Carr wrote a memoir about his battle with cocaine addiction. He was one of the unlikely stars in Page One, a 2011 documentary about the New York Times. David Carr was just 58 years old. And we're learning more about the car crash that killed longtime CBS newsman Bob Simon this week. According to the New York Post, the driver of Simon's town car had his license suspended 9 times in the past. Also, he apparently could only use his right arm after a suicide attempt several years ago. And remember Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg at the State of the Union, that little nap she may have taken? Well, you can see it right there for yourself. Looking like she may have nodded off a bit, but last night she explained why.
At least I wasn't 100% sober, because before we went to the State of the Union, we had dinner together.
Well, there you have it. She says she says as she was going to stick to water, but Justice Kennedy took such a good bottle of wine at dinner out that she just had to help herself to some. There you have it. Another Newsmax Now update coming up for you in 30 minutes. Now back to Midpoint with Ed Berliner.